Hello students, welcome to our online classes. I hope that all of you are good and healthy. So, we had started chapter 2 constitutional design, and we already discussed about the democratic constitution of South Africa and why do we need constitution. In today's class we discuss about the constitution, meaning of constitution, apartheid system, and the guiding values and the formation of the constitution. Let's start today's topic. So this lesson deals with the word constitution as a whole and the example of South Africa with respect to apartheid is explained. The period in which Indian constitution was made is discussed and the key features of Indian constitutions are discussed. So what is the constitution? Constitution is a set of rules and regulations through which any country can govern. So basic rules that the citizens and the government have to follow are called as constitution. And constitution is the supreme law of a country. Constitution determines the right of the citizens, it determines the rights of citizens, power of the government, and how the government should function. So this is all about constitution. Now what is apartheid? Apartheid system is referred to the policy of discrimination on the basis of race, skin or color. The main features of apartheid are the apartheid system was particularly oppressive for the blacks. They are forbidden or restricted from living in white areas. They could not work in white areas, only they had a permit. Look at this picture. This picture shows the discrimination between the white and black peoples. European hospitals, and there are separate hospitals, park, even the churches are also separate. So this is the apartheid system. Nelson Mandela, he is also known as the African Gandhi. So Nelson Mandela, the Gandhi of South Africa. Nelson Mandela was one of the most able, efficient and far-sighted leaders of the African National Congress. So Nelson Mandela is the leader of African National Congress, and it was under his leadership that the struggle against apartheid reached its climax. So this is all about the Nelson Mandela. Now let's discuss the making of Indian Constitution. The circumstances under which the Indian Constitution was drawn up are, we are going to discuss about the circumstances. The making of constitution for a huge and diverse country like India was not an easy task or affair. The people of India were emerging from the status of subjects to that of the citizens. So, the country was born through a partition on the basis of religious differences. At least 10 lakh peoples were killed on the both sides of the border in the partition related violence. So during the formation of constitution, partition was done and so many peoples are killed. So in this situation of violence, it is very difficult task to form a constitution. Constituent Assembly. The Constitution of India was framed by a Constituent Assembly, and Constituent Assembly is set up under the Cabinet Mission Plan 1946. The Assembly consisted 389 members representing provinces, 292 provinces, 93 states and the Chief Commissioner provinces 3 and Balochistan. So, the Assembly held its first meeting on 6 December 1946 and it elected Dr. Rajendra Prasad as its chairman. and the Constituent Assembly was also divided into the Constituent Assembly of India and Pakistan. So there are separate constituent assemblies for India and Pakistan. The Constituent Assembly that wrote the Indian Constitution had 299 members, and the Assembly adopted the Constitution on 26 November. The Assembly adopted the Constitution on 26 November 1949, but it came into effect on 26 January 1950 as Republic Day. These are the members of Constituent Assembly: B.R. Ambedkar. Now, the guiding values of the Indian constitutions. The leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Jawaharlal Nehru put forward their views about the dream and promise of constitution makes for the nation. So we can understand it by reading the views of some major leaders on our constitution, but it is equally important to read what the constitution say about its own philosophy. That is what the preamble to the constitution does. So the preamble states the philosophy of the constitution. Mahatma Gandhi was not a member of constituent assembly, yet there was many members who followed his vision. So the dream of an India that has eliminated inequality was shared by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, who played a key role in the making of constitution, but he had a different understanding how inequalities could be removed. So, what is the preamble? The preamble of constitution speaks about the philosophy on which entire constitution has been built, or we can say the preamble is the soul of Indian constitution, or the summary of Indian constitution, which includes all the important bases, or we can say important points for the constitution. So the preamble of constitution is read like a poem on a democracy. It contains the philosophy on which entire constitution has been built. It provides a standard to examine and evaluate any law and action of a government to find out whether it is good or bad. So it is known as the soul of Indian constitution. So in preamble there are very few, we can say in preamble: sovereign, democratic, equality, secular, justice, fraternity. All these words are very specific and very important to understand the law, or we can say to understand the justice or law given in our constitution. So first start with sovereign. People have supreme right to make decisions on internal as well as external matters. So no external power can dictate the government of India. So people को ये right है कि वो internal as well as external matters पे अपने decision ले सके. कोई भी इंडिया में किसी भी इंटरनल और एक्सटर्नल मैटर्स के लिए हमें किसी बाहर की गवर्नमेंट की ज़रूरत नहीं है, हम अपने डिसीजन खुद ले सकते हैं. डेमोक्रेटिक, a form of government where people enjoy equal political rights, elect their rulers and hold them accountable. The government is run according to the some basic rules. We can, according to Abraham Lincoln, democracy is by the government, for the government, to the government. Democracy is to the people, by the people and for the people. Next one is equality. So all are equal before the law. The traditional social inequalities had to be ended, and the government should ensure equal opportunities for all. So equality is also very important part. Next one is secular. Now, citizens of a country have a complete freedom to follow any religion, and there is no official religion. कंट्री के सारे पीपल्स, क्योंकि इंडिया इज़ अ डाइवर्स कंट्री जहाँ बहुत सारे रिलीजन्स हैं, बहुत सारे कल्चर्स हैं और बहुत ज़्यादा फिज़िकल वेरिएशंस भी है, दैट्स वाई यहाँ पे पूरी फ्रीडम है हर पर्सन को कि वो कोई भी रिलीजन को फॉलो कर सकता है। यहाँ पे कोई भी ऑफिशियल रिलीजन नहीं है। Now, the citizens cannot be discriminated on the ground of caste, religion, and gender. So, some inequalities have to be reduced. Government should work for the welfare of all, especially the disadvantaged group. So, हम जस्टिस ये मतलब सिक्योरिटी प्रोवाइड करता है कि किसी भी पर्सन को डिस्क्रिमिनेट नहीं किया जा सकता, उनको इक्वालिटी मिले, उनको फ्रीडम मिले, उनको डेमोक्रेसी के रूल्स फॉलो हों, तो ये सारी चीज़ें फॉलो हों। इसका जजमेंट, इसका मतलब वी कैन से प्रोटेक्शन कौन प्रोवाइड करता है? जस्टिस। नाउ fraternity. All of us should behave as if we are the members of the same family. No one should treat a fellow citizens as inferior. सब अपने भाई बहन हैं, हम जब ऐसा बिहेव करते हैं तो दैट इज़ नोन एज फ्रेटर्निटी। मतलब हम लोग एक ही कंट्री के पीपल्स हैं, हम में से कोई भी इन्फीरियर नहीं है। सो दिस इज़ ऑल अबाउट दिस चैप्टर। थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स।